The second the words left her mouth, I already felt the door closing. Not in the literal sense, not yet, but in that quiet, deliberate way people shut you out without touching anything. Words can end things long before hands do. You either accept it or you leave. Her tone was low, clipped, void of warmth, carrying the weight of an ending. I stood frozen at the doorway. Her eyes were fixed on me, steady, cold, waiting. Then a soft chime from her phone sliced through the silence. A message from her best friend. I didn't see the screen, but I didn't have to. I knew. I had seen the signs. The held glances, the quick smirks, the way her fingers lingered over her phone just a heartbeat too long. I stayed quiet. Her silence pushed back, demanding an answer. And I felt that strange calm that settles in when your entire life suddenly splits into two clear paths. Two doors. One decision. I stepped back and chose the second door before she even had time to blink. It wasn't the first warning. Months had passed with subtle shifts in her routine, late nights disguised as book clubs or casual meetups, the sudden protectiveness over her phone, the rushed explanations whenever I asked something simple. I convinced myself I was imagining things, told myself I was just overthinking, until the message patterns changed, until her best friend's vague hints lined up too perfectly, until the unexpected compliments and oddly intimate emojis started fitting together like puzzle pieces. Bit by bit, everything aligned. A quiet map of deceit laid out with precision. The betrayal wasn't loud. It was clinical. It wasn't driven by desire, it was fueled by attention, by manipulation, by emotional power. Every excuse, every pause, every carefully placed sigh had been rehearsed. I realized the real offense wasn't cheating, it was the strategy behind it. And she believed I was oblivious. But I wasn't. I didn't need proof. I just needed patience. I watched, steadily. The phone always placed face down on the counter, her fingers brushing it too often, the long laughs at messages she assumed I never noticed. I tracked patterns, collected moments, not like a detective, but like something far more patient. I checked social feeds, hidden accounts, photos posted then deleted within minutes. Nothing glaring, everything intentional. Her friend kept leaving veiled hints, messages timed perfectly with her excuses. I never confronted her. Not yet. Night after night, I assembled the pieces. Morning after morning, she moved through the house unaware. That clarity, that control, it was addictive. I imagined the shock on her face when her carefully crafted illusion finally shattered. And I waited. Quiet. Precise. The last confirmation arrived easily, a social media post with her face blurred in the background, his arm slipping around her beneath streetlights glowing warm and soft. The timestamp was undeniable. The context unbreakable. I didn't post it right away. Didn't celebrate. I just acknowledged what I already knew. When she came home humming, oblivious, I slid her phone across the counter. She froze mid-step, mid-sentence. "What's this?" she whispered. I didn't respond. Her best friend's comment, "See you soon," sat at the top of the screen. Her eyes stretched wide. Her smile crumbled. Control vanished with one sharp inhale. She tried to speak but nothing came out. I stayed calm, detached. I already knew. And now she knew that I knew. No yelling. No accusations. I just walked out. I headed straight to the apartment of the person who'd been dropping signals for months, her best friend. No explanations. No ceremony. No hesitation. The photos went public before she even poured her morning coffee. Her phone erupted with notifications she couldn't possibly ignore. Tags. Comments. Evidence of what she thought she had buried. She called. Texted. Cried. But it was already done. Her world fell apart quietly and publicly without me ever raising my voice. The shock hit hard. Her best friend's laughter was soft, triumphant, never cruel. It was truth laid bare, and she had nothing left to argue. I didn't look back. Didn't revel in it. The calm after a storm isn't victory, it's clarity. It's clean. Absolute. Final. She would wake to the proof, to the consequences, to the world she built herself. And I would be gone. No words. No mending. No remorse. Just silence. Just truth. Just freedom. The final, unspoken reality settled into her morning. I had chosen the second door. And she could keep the rest.